Mario, going to be playing the host.
I'm Michael. I'm going to be playing Victor.
I'm Braden. I'm playing Elizabeth and Henry.
I'm Dewey, and I'm going to be playing Kerwin and the Creature.
Hello everyone, welcome to the J&P Show. I'm your host, Jerry Phil. Today we'll have an intriguing confrontation between family and friends. Enjoy one man's battle against it all. Here we have Victor, a scientist who threw his whole life away in pursuit of a dream that would turn his whole life upside down. We will also be interviewing those who he cherished and the one that made his life a living hell. Stay tuned in for the surprising truth to make everything just all the more complicated. Welcome back to the J&P Show. Our first guest today will be Kerwin, a magistrate who protected Victor in one of his most critical times of his life. Let's give it up for Kerwin. Now that you know what happened to Victor upon his arrival home, do you believe it was best to let him out of prison?
Well, I believe that it was best to let Victor out of prison because he wasn't at fault for committing the crimes that the people accused him of doing, and it wasn't right to keep him in prison in the first place.
But don't you think it would have saved him all the grief to let him stay in prison?
Well, I don't think it mattered much, and that's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, Kerwin, for giving us your insight. Coming up next, we will have Victor's best friend on the show, with some shocking moments to come as well, when we come back. And we're back to the J&P Show. Our next guest is someone that is very close to Victor. Let's hear it for Henry! Yay!
Yeah!
Welcome to the show, Henry. So, throughout the journey, you've always been supportive of Victor's choices, but he's never opened up to you.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I try to show him the world and the beauty it has, but he would never leave his never-ending self-torture studies that he put himself through. He would never compromise to me.
Alright. Well, let's bring him out. Victor! Welcome, Victor, to the show.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about being on the show today?
I think this is a waste of my time. I could be doing something else besides this.
I see. Now let me ask you this. What has inspired you to make such a creation, all these secrets?
I think what led me to create this creature was the pursuit of knowledge, and I was just too interested in life, so I tried to make my own.
I see. Well, I'm sure we're all wondering, especially your friend over here, if you would please explain yourself to him. Just let him know what's going on.
Victor, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you tell me about the ugly thing? I could have slain it.
I'm sorry, I really don't know what to say to you.
Nah, that won't do.
No, let's bring it up. Alright, we'll be right back after this. Show. That was some crazy fight we just had on the show right now. Our last guest was quite angry with you, Victor. Now, tell me. Now that Henry has shared his feelings with us, do you think it's time to tell everyone about the creature?
I still believe that the creature should stay a secret because it's too chaotic.
I see. Well, I hope you stick to your words because here comes your wife, Elizabeth!
Yeah!
Good evening, Elizabeth.
Good evening, J&P.
So, tell me, do you have anything you would like to say to your husband?
You filthy, secret-keeping husband. Why didn't you tell me? Stop hiding in the closet.
I'm sorry, this has been too traumatic for me, okay?
Stop crying. You're a grown man. Handle your own problems.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't keep any more secrets from you, okay?
Aw, it's like that? I'll look the other way.
This is getting too dramatic. Let's change up the atmosphere. Coming up next, we'll have our final guest. I'm sure you'll all be surprised. And we're back yet again. Here we still have Victor and Elizabeth here on the show. Our final guest is an interesting one. One that'll shock everyone out there watching. We found him shadowing and sneaking around some windows. Let's give it up for the monster, aka the creature devilfish!
Get out of here! What are you doing here, creature?
Calm down, Victor. He is still a guest.
That thing is too ugly to be a guest.
Don't be too angry towards the deer. Let's hear what it has to say.
Hello, Victor, Elizabeth, and Jerry. Thank you for having me on the show. Victor, I want to make your life miserable, but I'm not here to do so.
Get away from us.
So, Jerry, did you get the results?
What results?
Hush, Victor.
We will now get the results requested by Elizabeth to see who really is the father.
What the hell? I have nothing to do with that thing.
Be quiet, Victor.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
And the results are in! And the results say, Victor, you are the father!
Jerry! Jerry!
Man.
Jerry! So, does that mean you're my mother?
No. You're alone. I'm divorcing that fool.
Why?
Whoa, what a shocking ending. I'm sorry, Mr. Creature, but it looks like we couldn't find you a parent-loving family for parents. Well, that was quite a show we just had. Remember to watch our next week's show to see who else we can break up for another family. So for the final words in the show, keep it real.
No.
So you won't end up on that JMP show.
No.
I'm JMP, your host. Keep it real. And take it easy.